Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to another episode of the Saleron's Gambit series in Neverwinter. So we're back, and this time we're actually in Chapter 2. We've just finished Chapter 1, and now we're actually in the city of Silverymoon in the storyline. So basically, the whole premise, just to summarize, after the end of Chapter 1, is that the mage who hired us, sent us to retrieve this journal. And then after we got him the journal of a mage called the Seer, he suddenly, was like, oh, if you're anything like your father, if you're even a quarter as good as your father, you would have had no problem getting that book. And then so now, the point is that since we know he went to Silverymoon, we're actually chasing him, trying to hunt down the mage Saleron to try to get some answers from him. Who is my dad? How did you know my dad? Stuff like that. So, now, we don't really have any quests yet, so we just have a, summary log explaining, we're trying to find Saleron. So the whole purpose is, we're here, we're new, we just started a module, we've got 2 levels now, 1 Druid, 1 Monk, and the whole point is to talk to some people and figure out what's going on. Alright. This gruff dwarf flashes you a broad smile, and he's missing some teeth, and he wants to sell me some axes. Cool. So now we get to look at some axes. I don't actually need any axes. I'm now a monk, so I'm actually way more interested in, combat gloves, cool robe armors, and any sort of clothing, enhanced clothing. Oh! There's a little kid running at me. He's asking for help, and he says, "Are you an adventurer? We need you in the temple." So you ask him what's going on, and he says, "You have to speak with Morgana in the temple. She'll tell you more." Alright, then lead on. Let's talk to this Morgana. Under normal circumstances, this woman would be considered stern-looking with high cheekbones, a thin angular nose, and startled eyes that seem to never blink. But right now she's very distraught. She breathes a sigh of relief when she sees me. The boy shuffles for a moment. Okay, and now she sends the little kid away. She says she needs my skills, so now I'm just gonna ask her what's really going on. The sacred tome of lore has stopped working. Okay, so this is basically, we're in a temple of Ogma. Or I actually don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I think it's Ogma? So he's the god of knowledge, invention, and inspiration. So the holiest artifact they have is this book in the back called the Sacred Tome of Lore. Contains the infinite wisdom of the god himself. All you need to do is speak a question, recite the proper prayer, and the answer is magically revealed. But now it's stopped working. So according to Morgana, the tome is fused to the Eye of Ogma, a great crystal within the bowels of the temple. It's a conduit between the god and his plane and the book. So something's probably disrupting that link. So Leo is asking, why don't you go investigate yourself? Or, better yet, why not the High Lore Keeper? So she says the High Lore Keeper is gone for the moment. He's in Waterdeep. He left her in charge, and now she's really scared she's messed everything up. So she said so the lower levels also have catacombs for those who died in the service of Ogma. Recently a man came in claiming he wanted to visit the tomb of his parents who were buried below, but apparently she let him go down there and he hasn't come back up. So pretty sure that guy, whoever he was, is some evil fellow. And now she's trying to clean up her mistake by hiring me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So she said she's gonna stay up here. People need healing, answers, and advice, and they come here a lot. So if she's gone, they'll know something's wrong. So she's just gonna send me down there. Okay, I'll help her. I'm lawful neutral though, so I don't do anything for free. I'm gonna help her as long as she's got the proper reward. Oh yeah, I like money. Alright, so the door at the back is the one to the crypts by the south wall. So south wall, alright, the door back here. Yeah, I think we're facing the right direction. She gave me the key, and let's do it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Like, we can start this quest. This is as good a place as any to start our first quest of Chapter 2. So Chapter 2 is definitely a lot more open-ended, right? Chapter 1, all we had to do was, like, you know, go to a ruined castle, go to a cave. We were kind of shepherded from quest to quest. But now we actually get to figure some things out by ourselves. Alright. Cast a light. Yeah, so things are very different now. Before, when we were a druid, we had a spear, you know, and we kind of ran around stabbing things. But now we attack much faster. You'll see in a moment. And yeah, we're gonna punch a bunch of things, and we have some naturally good hide. But camouflage is just gonna help with that. Like, look at this. Base stats, I have 17 hide after camouflage and 7 move silently. Before, we pretty much had nothing. So this is gonna be really good. Like, we're gonna be able to walk around into people's faces without them seeing us. Alright, so the text says, the first great chamber of the crypt is eerily quiet. And the air is almost stiflingly dry. Around you, the dead slumber peacefully. I don't know about peacefully. And yet you can feel what the cleric warned you of. Something is amiss here. Classic. Something's wrong, and we're gonna fix it. I'm pretty sure whatever's wrong is we just have to go deeper and deeper. So this is our only path forward, and that's where we're gonna go. I'm glad we're a monk now. Spears, remember that thing I explained where skeletons are made out of bone, so piercing and slashing weapons do half damage? Well, in this scenario, I use my fists, and they're bludgeoning weapons, so they're going to do full damage to any skeletons we come across. Alright, your misgivings from the previous level are now magnified, for you hear an assortment of creakings and scrapings. The dead don't make noise, do they? Well, we fought our own fair share of undead before, so we know they do make a lot of noise. Zombies especially. Alright. I see a skeleton. Perfect timing. Let's go punch some idiot skeletons. Ooh, and a skeletal child? Challenge rating moderate. Small skeletons not as strong as the larger ones, but in large numbers they're just as dangerous. So yeah, we just have here the typical undead sort of immunities. And then I'm pretty sure this is just the typical skeleton damage reduction. I love it. Look at how much hide we have. We just literally just walking up right up to him. I think I'm gonna go for the big one first. Oh, look at that. So, what just happened in a split second? Okay, monks are really fun. I attacked him. I missed. The little guy ran up to me, and then he triggered a attack of opportunity, and I hit him, and then he died, and I took another swing at the original skeleton because I have monks come with the cleave feat, which allows me, every time I kill an enemy, if there's another enemy nearby, I get a free swing. So now we're just gonna go and punch this guy to death. Look at that. Not bad at all. Ooh, these are regular daggers. We no longer have any of that rusted BS that we saw before. Yeah, finally. We have real short swords and real daggers. Stuff that we can actually sell later on. This is a top. Okay, so another lesson in exploits. There's a trick to playing monks. Basically, you can get monks to... you can use... So basically, Flurry of Blows gives you an extra attack. But what you can do is, when you get the extra attack, it will reduce all attacks in that round by -2. However, if you turn on Flurry of Blows and you get your first extra attack, and then you immediately turn it off, your second attack, or, you know, all subsequent attacks, actually go at a regular basis. So your first hit will get the correct penalty, and then the moment you turn it off right after, you're still going to get your second attack, but it will be at your full bonus. I'm pretty sure that's not intended behavior, like, you know, that wouldn't be balanced at all, but it works for me. And I don't mind, because right now we have a lot of enemies and I really need all the help I can get. That hurt. Okay, this is really bad. Alright. Yeah, so that actually was a pretty painful fight. That took a little too long. So you see, like, these skeletons are definitely tankier than the old ones. In the last chapter, they had maybe 6 HP. Now, like, look how much damage. They have at least 12 life. So this is gonna be challenging, but that's okay. We're a monk with druid levels. We have healing. Everything's gonna be a-okay. I'm gonna try to detect. There might be a trap here. Okay, we're good. The good thing is that now that we're a monk, we have evasion. So what evasion does is it allows you to roll a reflex save, and if your reflex save is successful, you can avoid any trap that uses a reflex save, which is fantastic. Alright, yeah, there's definitely enemies here. More creepy skeleton children. Okay. I like that as a monk I can just, you know, walk around and try to scout it out. How many do we have? We got 3. Hopefully that's all it is. Alright. I think they're a little weaker. So I might actually try to assassinate them one by one.
I'll kill you! You'll see!
Oh, no. It's not good. I don't want to get surrounded. Alright, there's one down. Okay, they don't do too much damage, which is good. But we definitely don't want to be fighting too many of these at once. Ugh, skeleton babies. What is this? Some kind of ankh? Nothing? Okay. A loot? Okay. It's a fashion accessory. Look, I'm carrying a loot. I can bludgeon people with this loot. Okay, nah. We're good. Don't need that. This is another skeleton here. Just a skeleton? If it's by itself, we can actually yeah. We'll do our normal little tricks here. See? He comes to me. That's how you do it. You throw a dart at him, you make him run to you, you hide behind a corner, and then he doesn't see you. He tries to hit you and he misses, which is great. Oh, there's a little skeletal child in the distance there. I think he has a bow. I'm gonna try to see if I can snipe him out. Oh, whoa, there's a ceiling. That's trippy. Yeah, normally Neverwinter areas don't really have ceilings. Yeah, so look at it. His attack bonus is really terrible, actually. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can just snipe him out. Yeah, the ceiling's weirding me out, so I'm just gonna zoom out so we get rid of that ceiling. I need to get a pair of elemental gloves soon. Like, monk gloves get these like nice elemental bonuses. I need to get a pair soon. Right now, knocking down doors is a real pain. Nothing. Okay, this is good. No news is good news. I appreciate that this module has pretty much unlimited rests. They compensate, the module maker compensates for that by, you know, making sure that you only gain a certain amount of life per rest. But it's nice. As a spellcaster, I really need to rest. There's some modules out there that, you know, don't let you rest in most of the areas. There's actually there's even a module called Sword Flight, which we'll be playing later on, where when you rest, you actually get a really high chance of being interrupted, and then you get all these, like, you know, slow effects and everything for like 20 seconds after. And then all these enemies just spawn around you and you die. This is so stupid. So many doors here are locked for no apparent reason. Ooh, zombie. Anything but a zombie? Okay, actually I don't have camouflage. That was a bad idea. I'm only walking in there without, you know, my hide bonus. Alright, so we know there is one zombie. There! Yes, that's the dead skeletal child that we just killed. There's another one. Oh, boom. Yeah, he hurts a lot. Holy crap. He just dealt like 6 damage to me with a freaking bullet. He's throwing a sling. Okay, we're gonna have to do a little bit of magic here. Alright, we're gonna kite around him. Luckily there's only one zombie, right? So that's doable. Yeah, so we got 11 life left, that's not too bad. Just kite and just attack. Every 6 seconds you get a swing, so you basically can count. So if you like count to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you can just take your next swing.
Fun and games.
And then you can kite again, and you just count to 6. There you go. Smooth. It's better that way. When you kite, you have to keep track of your rounds. You have to count to 6 in your head, or you can count it out loud. I've actually done the Mississippi counting, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, in order to get the full range of your kiting. The issue is when you haven't counted to 6 yet, and you try to attack them, and see, this is actually way more important when you're not fighting a zombie. Zombies are really slow, but when you're actually fighting real people, you've got to do the 6 count, because otherwise you're going to stop, your character's just going to stand there waiting to throw, and the enemy's going to catch up to you and just smack your face off. So you got to do the counting. Luckily with zombies, they're strong in this module, but you know, you can just, they're so slow, you really can just, you know, run whenever you want and then just attack them, and you'll get the free hits off. But with some other enemies, you're not going to be so lucky. I've definitely played modules that have used sound effects, and I'm like, oh, you know, that's just a sound effect, and then I turn around and there's a freaking zombie, or a pile of zombies, or a were-rat or something behind me. You gotta love that stuff. So yeah, there's no enemies. I think we cleared this entire, you know, section down here, which is good. Whoop. That's what I mean. Okay. Right before my eyes, a zombie emerges from the coffin. Excellent. Got a little undead problem on our hands.
The battle is on!
I don't want to get too close to the walls here, actually, since if an enemy can hear you attacking their little ally, they will come running after you, and I really don't want to draw more aggro right now. Yeah, perfect. Just do your kiting. I'll check what's in the coffin. 2 gold. Alright. Yeah, we're making good progress. We've cleared this entire section right here. Everything from this area down we've done, which is good. I like being thorough. I don't know why I keep trying to open a freaking lock. I don't have any open lock skill. Alright, remove this.
The battle is on!
Adds a flat, you know. Ooh, it broke. Skeletal mage, okay. I'm gonna cancel my door attacking, hide, and walk off in the corner. Oh, he looks scary. He's got that red aura and like, what else? Like red. He's got like red glowing eyes. Ooh. Oh yes, as I was saying, power attack adds a flat 5 damage with a, you know, at the cost of 5 attack bonus. But, you know, so you'll shred through doors much faster. But still, this isn't too bad. See, since these doors are pretty weak. Alright, how are we gonna approach this? We're gonna walk in, we're gonna sneak right up to his face, and we're gonna try to wail on him with flurry of blows before he notices anything. Yeah, see, he's looking around. He's like, I hear something. I'm like, yeah, I'm glowing, man. I'm glowing. Oh, God. Okay, he's actually a decently strong mage. I gotta watch out. Aha! I did a phantom attack. As you see, like, the attack actually rolled, but my animation couldn't catch up to it. And it's because he tried to cast Ray of Frost, which I was able to identify because of my spellcraft skill. And I got a attack of opportunity, and then also a second attack. Like, you know, my normal standard attack. It's pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, you gotta get really close to mages, because they get you get an attack of opportunity, like a free hit, every time they try to cast a spell. So stealth characters, that's really the best way to beat mages. You gotta get the jump on them. If you don't have the jump on them, it makes it a lot more difficult. But that guy gave me 19 experience. And considering the fact that skeletons only give me like 1 or 2, he's pretty strong. Alright, so we've cleared this whole section right here. And this section. So all we have is this upper left-hand quadrant right here. Ah, there's a skeletal dwarf. Alright. Let me try to hear him through the door. Somehow, so yeah, this is funny. When you don't have a line of sight, you can listen. And your listen skill gives you this little translucent figure. But it's really funny because I don't see how in the world you can deduct that what this guy is carrying a heavy shield and I can't tell what that is. That's an axe. So I can hear that he's carrying an axe and a shield. Yeah, I know. It's like these are just like game engine limitations, but I always find that hilarious. Like the fact that my listening is able to you know, give me such detailed information just out of hearing.
All fun and games.
Alright, I missed him. It's not good. He's holding an axe, so that's probably gonna do a lot of damage if that hits me. We're back. Oh! Look at that! I even paused it. Look at this! Look at this glorious shot! I told you. He's carrying a battle axe. He got a critical hit. Battle axes get a ×3 multiplier to their damage when they get the critical, and he one-shots me and does 26 damage. I only have 18 health total, and I was already missing some health. That's fantastic. I love it. I love these binary situations. Luckily, we just saved. These binary outcomes: you live or you die. That's really it. You just live or you die. Yeah, see? I was smart there, and I saved right before we fought him, so we're gonna try that again.
I'll kill you. You'll see.
I hate that. Like, look at that. I punch him once and he falls down. He punches me once and I fall down. Like, oh, okay. You know, cuts me with an axe, I die instantly, or I kill him. Ah, man, the travails of being a, you know, level 2 character. I won't even say the travails of being a druid monk, because really it can happen to anybody. Like, I don't care what class you are, you're not going to survive 26 damage at level 2. There's no way. Like, a barbarian maybe would be able to survive that. Like a pure barbarian with at least... how much? You would need at least 12 constitution or 10 constitution barbarian with toughness. That's the only way you could survive a hit like that. No, actually, no, you wouldn't survive a hit like that. You would need at least 14 constitution, because you have only 26 life with a level 2 barbarian and 12 constitution. So you need to be a level 2 barbarian with 14 constitution to survive a hit like that, and only if you have full life. I love it. And then after all that, you would only live with 2 HP. Alright. He can't even see us. Look at that. We're just standing right in front of him. Ouch. No, don't stab me. The worst part was the skeletal dwarf only gave us 1 experience. Don't do this to me though, please. Come on. This is worrying me. I just went through 3 rooms without seeing a single enemy. Alright. I saw my frame rate drop just then. So I'm not sure actually if it's because there are enemies spawning on me as we speak. I love it when frame rate drops. Okay, we're just gonna rest here. Yeah, we're gonna pretty much focus Druid levels from here on out. Our 1 monk level is gonna do us just fine, and we're gonna take the next 4 levels Druid. Yeah, maybe even 5. Alright, I see a skeletal child far out in the distance. 2 skeletal children. I'm just gonna go check out this room. Yeah, it's really funny. Okay, so apparently the light spell, in the lore, it's supposed to be an orb of light that just follows you around. And it's supposed to kind of not affect your hiding. Because it's an orb of light just for you.
You'll see.
But somehow, you know, when it's so bright, I have a hard time believing that they can't see me. Alright, pretty good. 1 by 1, guys. Come see me 1 by 1. Love it. So it's pretty good. Not too hard. I love it when they come by 1 by 1 because it makes it so easy. Ooh, we got a trap there. Like flail, shield, rags. We can use all that stuff. Quarterstaff. Alright, so should I risk it? Yeah, why not? Risk it for the biscuit. Do not risk it. Oh man. That was an electrical trap, and I'm pretty sure it was not even like a big electrical trap. It was probably just like a minor electrical trap. Boy, I love it. Binary outcomes. You got it. You got to save all the time. You know, you can't take stupid risks.
Battle is on.
Because then you get stuff like this.
Attack,
Right.
I say.
Or you don't die. Oh no! Don't call Peter, guys. That was poor Ori. It's okay. She's gonna be fine. I'll rest and then I'll summon her tomorrow. But unfortunately, Ori's gonna be used for a lot of traps. Cause the way I think about it is this, right? I can always resummon her. She can't summon me. If I die, she can't just rest and summon me the next day. Although it'd be pretty cool if she could. Cool. It's a little bit of loot. Kind of funny because normally you would expect that looting a crypt is chaotic. Right? Oh my god. Yeah, see that's what I mean. We actually cleared this area already, and there's a skeletal child that just spawned in there. This is why you always gotta be careful, right? You can't assume that just because you've been there that it's gonna be clear. Yeah, run to me.
I'll kill you. You'll
Run
see.
to me. It's fine. Give me that 1 by 1 treatment. I think there's only 1 though. That's not horrible. We only had 1 child spawn on us. Oh. Not just 1. Alright, let's sneak behind this guy. Oh yeah. 1 kick to the face. Or it looked like a kick to the hip. I mean, a skeleton would be pretty you don't have any muscles, right, to support you, so I would imagine a kick to the hip would total the skeleton. You would just it would just destroy it. Alright. We're making progress. So yeah, we did everything. We explored every single corner, and now we're ready to go to the next level down. And we're still at full HP, which is pretty good.